I'm here today to spend some time with the Miss Louisiana and Miss Louisiana's Outstanding Teen contestants. I'll be talking about Children's Miracle Network hospitals for our morning session, and then later this afternoon I'll be talking about my Miss America experience, how I got ready for Miss America, kind of a little bit more about my story. So I love getting to spend time with contestants. It's one of the best parts of becoming a former Miss America because you become a mentor to so many women that look up to you and that have dreams of becoming Miss America one day. So it's a wonderful opportunity. My Miss America experience was incredible. I was the third Miss New York in a row to win Miss America, so it was quite exciting when it happened. But the entire year, you're in a different city every 2 days. You travel 20,000 miles a month. You advocate on behalf of Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I had my personal platform called Love Shouldn't Hurt, protecting women against domestic violence. I traveled abroad with the USO, spent lots of time with our corporate partners, and got to visit many, many states and places along the way, and met incredible people from all walks of life. So it's really hard to truly define it, but it was an incredible experience that I loved so much.
What have you gained from participation in the Miss America organization and your year as Miss America?
Just the opportunity to be in the room with the movers and shakers of the world, the networking experiences, the business experiences that I was able to carry into my professional life post Miss America were incredibly valuable. Not to mention the on-the-job skills, being able to manage your time efficiently, being able to speak like that on a variety of subjects, being able to get ready in 20 minutes in the car, those types of things. People don't really think about how important they are, but for a public figure it's really important to be able to constantly be on the go, to look good, to know what you're talking about, to be well informed, and Miss America really instills those skills, and not just in Miss America but in young women all over the country that are our local title holders.
Tell us about the scholarships that Miss America offers and how that helped you in your college and in your career.
So I originally competed in Miss America because I was interested in the scholarship opportunities. I'd been accepted at Notre Dame Law School, and I wanted to find a way to pay for it. I'd done pageants as a kid because I loved performing. So this was a perfect way for me to earn some scholarship money. Now, of course, during the year, I decided I did not want to be a lawyer, but I've used my scholarship money to pay for, this past summer, I did a program at Stanford called Stanford Ignite, which was a 4-week intensive entrepreneurship program that Miss America paid for. I've done acting classes, hosting classes, a variety of things that I never would have been able to do had Miss America not been there to pick up the bill, and that they did, and I'm so thankful to that. And there are thousands of women, you'll ask them, it helped pay for law school, med school, business school, and the opportunities that come from that scholarship opportunity are invaluable. So that's the number one thing that everybody needs to remember about Miss America. It's the largest provider of scholarships to women in the world, and continues to do so every single day.
When you talk to the young women that are here today competing in Miss Louisiana, tell us, what is your message to them?
I think that I'm not your average contestant. I wasn't like the normal pageant stereotype. I was a little bit different, and that was okay. And I really embraced that, and I think that's what helped me get to Miss America ultimately. So my message is that if there's something a little quirky about you, if you're a little bit different, if you have a passion about, something that's a little off the beaten track, that's fine. You have to embrace that and own it and be that woman, because it's really hard to be something that you're not. It takes a lot of energy, and my message to them is to just be themselves, to enjoy the experience, and this is such an amazing formative time in their lives, and if they take advantage of every moment instead of getting stressed out about being something that they think they should be, they'll get a lot more out of it.
We're having our first official meeting where all the girls get to come together, start turning in their paperwork, especially for the Miss Louisiana's Outstanding Teen contestants, but for the Miss, this is just an opportunity for us to get to know each other and start asking questions.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? You see how I said that? I said y'all. I'm from Louisiana today. Okay, well, I'm so excited to be here. I've only been to Louisiana, the state, once, way before I ever became Miss America, so it's really exciting for me to get to see all of you guys. Oh no, I said you guys, y'all. And I think yesterday we had a nice dinner with the board, and I asked, when was the last time a Miss America came to visit? And they said they did not remember, so I'm really excited to get to be here and to visit with you all. Please come say hi, come talk to me. Let's hang out, take some pictures. I promise I am very approachable and nice, so don't worry, please come see me. That's why I'm here. I love to spend time with you guys. And I just want to, before I start, I want to thank the board and all the volunteers and all the local directors, because we really can't do any of this without you. And the local directors that I've worked with in my life in New York have still maintained my relationship with them, and they are just integral parts to everything that I have done, all my successes. So give them all a round of applause for being such rock stars, for allowing you to do what you do. Children's Miracle Network Hospitals has been the partner of Miss America since 2007, the official national platform partner since 2007. We've actually worked together since the 80s, believe it or not, but we became official in 2007, like Facebook official, if you want to call it that. Over that time, contestants have raised over $17 million for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals and Miss America scholarships. So it's really been quite an amazing partnership that both organizations love, and is obviously continuing for years to come. I just want to tell you a quick story from my year. There's a little boy named Nathan Farrell who is now 9 years old. He is from Gainesville, Florida. He has mitochondrial disease. He carries around an oxygen tank, and he can't process energy and food the way that you and I can. And he is the biggest ray of sunshine, the most adorable little nugget that you ever did see, and he thinks that I'm his girlfriend. So he introduces me as, this is Kira, my girlfriend. When he met my actual boyfriend, he cried. He did not want to meet my actual boyfriend. That didn't go well. We're still working on it. He'll meet him and go, hi, and walk away. But Nathan is just a perfect example of the type of impact you can have on somebody's life. His family has completely changed my life, and it just goes to show that the roles that you all have, they're real. You can really, really help a kid's life just by bringing them that extra special joy, and that's what I've been able to have with Nathan. When I first started as Miss America, I didn't quite understand Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. I didn't quite understand the partnership. In fact, I raised the minimum amount of money when I was a local title holder, just because I didn't know. I didn't know how to get involved. I didn't know what it really did. I just saw it as another thing that I had to do to be able to compete. But when in like the first 3 weeks of being Miss America, I had a rough time. It was hard. It was hard going from being, a normal girl overnight to the whole world wants to tear you apart. The whole world has an opinion on you. Everybody has something to say about who you are, who you should be, what kind of Miss America you should be. And it's a really tough time for any Miss America. And I remember it was my first Children's Miracle Network Hospital visit at Lurie Children's in Chicago. And I was crying in the car on the way there. I didn't want to be there. I was miserable. And which is a really sad thing when you just become Miss America, you've achieved this dream, and all of a sudden it's hard. That first transition time is very, very difficult. And I remember going to, I would say, okay, I'll just get through this 2-hour appearance. I can go back to my room and hide. And the kids there, from the first second that just jumped in my arms and made me realize that the worst thing that I could possibly be going through is nothing compared to what these families and these children go through on a daily basis. I have a little girl comes up to me that has been going through radiation for months, and her mother says, "Thank you so much. I have not seen her smile in 2 weeks." And that's because of Miss America. And these kids, they don't know who Miss America is. They just see you with the sparkly crown. They think everybody is Miss America. So you each have that exact same magic that you can bring to kids when you visit them.
Children's Miracle Network Hospitals has 5 hospitals in Louisiana. We have a hospital in New Orleans, Lake Charles, Baton Rouge, Alexandria, and Shreveport, Louisiana.
And what does the hospitals offer?
So we offer comprehensive care. So whether that's an emergency room visit or therapy, or even an opportunity to cure a lifelong diagnosis.
I've continued to build on my experiences and opportunities since Miss America. I continue to travel. Sometimes I feel like I travel more now than I did when I was Miss America. I also am the Director of Community Engagement for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, which is the national platform partner of the Miss America organization. After my year, they hired me, so that's been wonderful. And I continue to speak out on my platform, to do various hosting events, red carpets. So every once in a while, you might see me on a red carpet or a Golf Channel event. I play a lot of golf events. So my life is one big freelance, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
There's no words to fully express how incredible this year has been, whether it's been promoting my platform of Team Charlotte, fighting pancreatic cancer, working with the Children's Miracle Network, visiting schools all over the state. I continuously get to promote this other program I'm doing where they find their super secret superpower, and every single child and every single person has one. I can't even begin to express the incredible feelings that I've had just because of the work that I've been able to put in this year. It's not all about the crown, the sparkle, the dresses. It's really about the incredible impact you're able to make.
I tell parents all the time, if you have a daughter, you should put her in two things, golf and pageants, because those two things have given me so much opportunity in my life. And if we're focusing on pageants specifically, I can stand and have a conversation with you, no sweat, it's going to be fine. No matter what I say, I know that I'm going to be fine because I have that confidence instilled in me from my 10,000 hours of practice that I've gained through being a pageant contestant. Not to mention all of the other opportunities, the networking, the scholarships, the traveling, the life skills that you just don't get anywhere else. I mean, some of these girls, you'll walk around, they're 13, 14 years old. They can tell you exactly what they want to be when they grow up. They have a talent. They have interview skills. They can hold a conversation better than most adults. And that's a really valuable skill to have. And that's all from getting involved in pageantry.
What's your reaction to what you've seen and heard since you've been here in Louisiana?
Everybody's been so wonderful to me here in Louisiana. I've only been here once before, and I've never been in Monroe. So I'm just so thankful to the board of the Miss Louisiana organization for having me and for being so welcoming. And we had some great Southern food last night, which I'm very grateful for. So that's not something that you really get in San Francisco. So I've really just enjoyed the experience and the kindness of being in the South and being in Louisiana.
Scholarship is obviously the name of the game. It's one of the main reasons why we do this, but also the incredible speaking skills. I've been able to speak off the cuff in so many different situations. They'll just hand me a microphone and say, talk about this. And little Larissa would never have imagined that she could have done something like that, not even me a few years ago. And now I can say that I can speak and I can interview and I can speak to children, I can make an impact, and that's something that the Miss America organization, the Miss Louisiana organization gives girls my age.
The future is bright. The future is extremely exciting. We're coming up on our 100th anniversary in 2021, I believe. Yes, because it started in 1921. So I'm excited to see the organization continue to evolve and continue to grow. Obviously, the girl that Miss America crowned in 1921 is a lot different than the girl they crowned in 2018, 2019. So I'm very much looking forward to witnessing the continual evolution of Miss America, the changes that are going to happen, and I think that there need to be lots of things that continue to change with the times as we maintain our relevancy in today's world. So that's just the nature of the organization, and I would bet my crown that everything's going to be just fine with Miss America, and we're going to be forces to be reckoned with for a very long time to come.
Every single girl who steps foot in a Miss America pageant, whether it's local, state, or national, is going to walk away with something. They're going to walk away with more confidence. They're going to walk away with scholarship. They're going to walk away with an appreciation for themselves. And that's something that I've gained throughout this experience and throughout my time in the Miss America organization. I know I will continue to be involved after my year, and I know that's something that every single girl who's in this room and who continues to compete across the country gets to feel every single day.